Hello and welcome to this Studio Brootle video. So yeah, let's get into it. Basically, I'll just tweak it a bit so you can hear what it does. There's a lot of distortion in this rack as well. I'll leave the macros because I'll talk you through them in a bit. But basically a sequence like this, real quick, is you want loads of 16th notes. That's why this sequencer is great, because it just pumps them out. It doesn't do anything else, basically. Okay, it does some modulation, but yeah, it pumps them out by default. Then you want two sawtooth waveforms. I mean, these are moving and modulating, but they're just saw waves at their heart. And then detune them. Like this one's up 27, and this one's down 27 for a thick saw wave sound. I've got the sub on as well. And that's the basics of it. And then I pulled the cutoff. You want to pull the cutoff right down so it cuts the sound, and then have a tight filter envelope so you get this without that decay. It's like that. But you want to cut it short with the 16th notes and the sawtooths. You get this really plucky industrial sound, basically. There's some other stuff you can add to it. I'll show you real quick. I'll talk you through the patch. We've got some movement going on. I'll cover that in a minute with LFOs that are making these oscillator effects move. But it's quite a basic patch. Detuned saw waves, plucky. Then I've got unison. I really like the unison, this noise one, especially for this sound. You don't have to have unison at all, but it's I'll turn it up. It's mapped here. Pull the filter up so you can hear it. So yeah, so the unison's a nice thing to have for a patch like this. Obviously it's mono as well. And then what I've done is I've run it through a raw. It's such a good filter. You can see what's going on, basically. I've split it here so it's on multi-band. So the drive here, they're all mapped to the macros, by the way, but the drive will just add distortion early on, like that. That's that. But then the frequencies are split. You can see them. The bass is distorted separately from the mids and from the highs, and the highs has a bit more, the diode one on it. So and the levels of them are on the macros as well, so you can push that up. You get a bit more bass distortion. It's quite subtle. You can push it here as well. And sorry if that's too loud. And then you can do the mids and the highs. That's just the highs. That's just the mids. And then yeah, you can tweak them to taste. So the raw is really good. There's not a lot of instruments in this or effects, but what they do are really good. So yeah, that's the raw unit, which is basically like 4 distortion units because of the drive at the beginning and the three split frequencies. Then an echo unit is just a two note echo, fairly simple for like that, just to accentuate that drive-in rhythm. And then reverb, which you don't want to go overboard on, but it's quite good for builds. So like that. And then back in there on the macros as well. And then at the end, a drum bus just to distort the end of it. I know you're not supposed to distort delays and reverbs too much, but it just rounds it off. It brings them out. It makes it more industrial. You can tweak that, but it's just subtle, just to have a bit more distortion at the end. So yeah, that's everything that's in it, and I'll just run you through the macros. It's got the I'll show you the mod matrix. It looks nuts because there's just loads of stuff modulated, but basically there's a few things, effects here on different LFOs, so you've got a bit of movement. They're controlled at the macros. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you now. That's the sine wave, and then the second LFO is a what do you call it? Sample and hold, but it's a 1/16th rate, so it's like having a random step sequencer because it's a square wave. It's not like moving across the notes. Every note is a different random value, and that's affecting the filter and the sync. But they're quite nice to tweak. And yeah, by the way, you can't technically add these values to macros, which is a bit annoying, but what you can do is you can, on the LFOs, they've got an amount, so that's how I've mapped them to the macros. And yeah, there is envelope 2 is the only other modulation for the filter, but then everything you can see here is on velocity, and this is a real key part of this patch. And what that is basically means is if you come to the sequencer here, this whole velocity row is just pumping out modulation. It's like if you have a modular synth and you get a cable, you have a second sequencer row, and not for pitch, but just to plug in whatever the hell you like on the synth and route it wherever you like, and that's what that's doing. It's routed to the pulse width modulation of both oscillators. You can see what it's doing to the sync, and also to the filter frequency and res. So if you want to come in and make the sequence your own, you can just come to velocity and just you can hear what it's doing. It's just it's pushing higher notes, are pushing the filter higher and the effects higher. Also, it's running at a weird length. I like to do that sometimes. So the pitch is just a normal half bar loop. You can come and tweak that how you like, as well. But the velocity is running differently. I've unlocked it here, so it's weird and off. So it's never the same. So the two sequences are running at different lengths. And obviously, if you come in and tweak the lengths as well, you can get some nasty sequences and really make it your own. Basically here. That's quite cool, yeah. And obviously you can just shorten it right down as well. You just come in here and tweak it how you like. So yeah, I could tweak this for ages, but that is basically the gist of the patch. And yeah, okay, yeah, and the macros, yeah. So basically, a real good thing if you're gonna set up a patch like this in Wavetable is they have these things down here, time and amount. They're grey, and I don't think they're not very easy to see. But what they do is they mean that all the times of all the LFOs and envelopes will get longer or shorter if you whacked it up. And the amount is all these amounts will get less or more, but all of them. So it's like you're multiplying it, and you can hear they're really good to tweak, these two. And if you've got a MIDI controller, you definitely want to tweak these. You can hear it. So if I pull time down, everything's gated and short, and if I whack it up, this really opens up the sound. It's a really good thing to tweak. And the global mod is the same. It's pushing the amounts more, so you can start off like and just tweak these. And use them as well with that reverb build. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they're set up in the macros. They're a really good thing to tweak. You've got the filter frequency, the filter decay. You can see that here. The oscillator detune. I'll bring the filter up so you can hear that. That is basically it detunes the oscillators, so it can get nasty. Basically, it's got weird mapping. I had to go into the mapping and change it, but it's set up. It's these two detunes, but they're set up one's opposite the other, so they get further apart. Just turn it up and it detunes it. Basically, the setting up of it is a bit weird, but yeah, you can see it if you go to the MIDI mapping. And then filter drive is a really nice distortion. It's really good, the built-in filter drives for this. And then the LFO effects and the sync, just to add random jumping around. That makes it, I like that. I like that a lot. Then unison amount, which is it's making it nasty because it's that noise unison. That's good for drones, but I use it for this. And then raw is the is that really nice early drive on the raw distortion unit. Then that's bass distortion, and that's mid distortion. I'll bring the filter up so you can hear it, and that's high. And yeah, you can just sit and tweak these, and that's the echo mix, obviously, just to control how much delay you've got in it, because it can be too much if you open up the filter. And then reverb, decay, and mix, which you can use as a build. So yeah, that's it. I've totally lost the patch now. I've tweaked it beyond recognition. But that is it. I hope you find this useful. If you want to get it, you can probably make it yourself now that you've you see me talk you through it. But if you want to get it, it'll be for like €2 or $3 or something on the store, as cheap as I can put it. So yeah, that'll be in the description below. So yeah, I hope you find it useful, and any comments or anything like that, please let me know, and please like and subscribe. That's it from me. Have a good day, and good luck with your music making. Take care. Goodbye.